Welcome back to the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3. And in today's race, we are going to make our summer kickoff for the Flash Racing Cup Series Championship battle here in Pocono, Pennsylvania, here in the Pocono Raceway. This is a racetrack that is the most unique NASCAR Cup Series racetrack that NASCAR stock cars and all types of racers love. You know why? Because it's a special racetrack, the only racetrack in the shape of a triangle and shifting at close to 200 plus mile an hour. It is going to be a really exciting race today, as these drivers and teams are running their final Generation 6 chassis as the season ends. And of course, we can't start a Flash Racing Cup Series race without talking about Alex Bowman, your Season 1 champion, who's fallen off of a cliff this season since the Daytona 500. While being in the top 10 in points, he's really going to have to win another race to prove that he is worth it this season and competing for a championship. And of course, we got the rest of the drivers. Kevin Harvick starting way higher than usual in a brand new race car. Plenty of brand new race cars, a handful of them this weekend. We have Bubba Wallace in a new car and a couple other cars, which, by the way, Bubba Wallace starting higher than usual in his PetSmart Toyota Camry. And man, is it going to be a great day to see if Bubba Wallace can score a victory or run really well, driving the number 23 with a brand new sponsor on the hood and on the side. But man, is it going to be really exciting. So, and we have drivers that are begging to win races. Here's Flash Racer, who's on a long winless streak. Hopefully today will be the day he breaks it, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of more chances to win as we go, but they're going to be very hard to come across at the same time because of the luck they've had. But hopefully they get a good finish today, because that 94 team needs it to compete for a title. And of course, you have the two best stock car racers in the United States, Philip Torres and Kyle Larson. These drivers have been battling it out the whole season, and today will be no different. Two epic race cars for both teams, Flash Racing Motorsports and Kyle Larson's Hendrick Motorsports team. It's going to be really exciting. The 2 points leaders, the best drivers in the Cup Series, and these drivers are really going to be, their talent is going to really show today, battling for this championship. So that's what I'm excited to see. Let's see the 2 best drivers battle it out. And believe it or not, the 2 best drivers don't make the top 2. We have Alex Bowman and Kevin Harvick. We got Izzy B still in her ride, of course, starting a slight bit lower than usual, but hopefully things will get better for that team. 19 new equipment. Nico Racer returns again from his universe to go and race another Cup Series event in the number 11 car, as Denny Hamlin still suspended, as you guys know. And of course we have Cesar Torres, the father of Philip, Simon, and Izzy B. Torres. Man, oh man, the uncle of Flash Racer, one of the all-time greats in the automotive world, will be making a rookie start here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. The first ever start for the Pontiac Firebird in NASCAR. Yeah, that's right, folks. A new mold will be taking on the racetrack today, folks. A brand new mold, a brand new style, and of course, how could you not love those colored rims and the eagle on the hood? Number 68. So Cesar Torres making his first ever Flash Racing Cup Series start, and it's a Flash Racer Motorsports affiliated car, so it doesn't get any better than that. 5 competitive cars for one owner. That's great. Not the first time we've seen it in this sport, but man, is it going to be incredible to see Cesar Torres in his first Cup Series start. Man, is it going to be awesome. And of course, starting in the back, Keelan Harvick having issues with that number 62 car. Hopefully during the race, they'll find ways to remedy those issues and try to get that car competitive where it matters most, the end of the race. And of course, BJ McLeod and Live Fast Motorsports making their first Cup Series start, or Flash Racing Cup Series start. This number 78 team is, so I'd keep an eye on them. But a lot of stories to watch, folks. Where is your favorite driver right now in the field, and how are they going to make it to the front? Without further ado, let's go down the starting lineup. Time to go down your starting lineup, folks. And we are going to scroll the camera through the field to see where your favorite driver is. Of course, you got our Nissan GTR pace car out here, and we're going to scroll our way through. It's going to be a really exciting event, folks. These drivers are going to finally make a return to Pocono, Pennsylvania for the first time since Season 2. And man, is it going to be incredible. Right now, we're in Season 3. And so far, consistently, this racetrack is bringing spectacular races to the table. Man, is it going to be awesome. So as we keep on scrolling, as you can see, the brand new Pontiac Firebird starting right by the 33 of Austin Cindric. I don't think he'll be back there long. I think he's going to find a way to make that thing competitive. As you can see, going down the field. And of course, Keelan Harvick at the very, very back. So without further ado, let's get our pre-race ceremonies on so we can get the green flag going for the summer return of the Flash Racing Cup Series. Without further ado, now that our pre-race ceremony's on and our engines have been fired up, it's time to get these cars cleared from the racetrack so we can use our basic racing rules package with our spinner and space boxes. My goodness, it's going to be an absolutely incredible event. Hope you guys are tuned in. It is going to be a great race today at Pocono Raceway, a track that never disappoints for diecast racing. Without further ado, let's get these cars cleared off the racetrack and try to get going green soon, folks. It is one of the rare daytime recorded events. So let's get this one on, folks. As the bright sun at Pocono Raceway hovering over the speedway in Pennsylvania, it's a great sight to see and a great scene to have as the backdrop of today's event, the M&M's 400. Let's get these cars cleared off and get ready to go. Alright folks, the cars have been cleared from the racetrack, and now we're getting ready to go green here at the Pocono Raceway for the summer return of the Flash Racing Cup Series. Summer's here, sun's out, stock car racing, Shogun Warriors out! Green flag is out here at the Pocono Raceway for the M&M's 400. Let's do this. Here comes Alex Bowman in his number 48 Ally Fan Vote Chevrolet. And a fast race car. One of the fastest race cars in the race so far is Alex Bowman. A great restart. He is going to rocket away from the field here on lap 1. Here comes lap 2. Here comes Kevin Harvick in his Subway Ford Mustang for Stuart Haas Racing. And it looks like he's not that far off, but now it seems like he is. Kevin Harvick has been gapped by Alex Bowman by about 3 to 4 car lengths already in this race. Here comes Chase Elliott and the A-Shock Chevrolet Camaro. And he's going to make it around the tunnel turn, but that is as far as he's going to go. Not a fast run from the number 9. He is almost 5 to 6 car lengths behind the car number 4. But here comes Kyle Busch in the M&M's Minis. Let's do this thing. First Toyota of the day, as Chevrolet has been the greatest manufacturer in series history so far this season. And he's going to make a pass on Kevin Harvick, but he's not going to pass Alex Bowman. So far, still showing why he is the Season 1 champion. The two heavy hitters from Season 1, Kyle Busch and Alex Bowman, battling it out towards the front, and it looks like Bowman has a clear edge over the number 18 car. But here comes Bubba Wallace in the PetSmart DoorDash Toyota Camry. Here he comes. And it looks like Chase Elliott is going to get passed by Bubba Wallace, making Chase Elliott the slower car out there. Already into this race. 5 laps in, and Chase Elliott is so far falling back already. Here comes Tyler Reddick from RCR. And now the field is starting to move up because it looks like Tyler Reddick is going to give the bumper to Chase Elliott, try to push him across the racetrack right behind him like we're at a restricted plate track, helping out both cars. And it looks like it's going to work. Tyler Reddick and Chase Elliott have moved a little bit closer to the front of the pack. But that's not going to quite give him the lead. But Tyler Reddick, good effort there to at least get something out of teamwork. Here comes Ross Chastain. He'll be racing for Trackhouse next year and compete for a championship. Ross Chastain is not going to make it very far in this run. Here comes Stewart-Haas Racing's Cole Custer. And Cole Custer's going to make it past Ross Chastain. Chops his nose up a little bit, but he's going to make it by the 42 regardless. Here comes your 6-time Cup Series champion and defending Flash Racing Cup champion, Flash Racer in the Dunkin' Donuts Chevrolet. And it looks like he's going to get to the side of Alex Bowman. They're side by side going into turns 3 and 4, but Alex Bowman is going to make a pass, but it's not going to be over yet. Flash Racer still behind Alex Bowman. The 2 champions of the series, leading laps here at Pocono Raceway, the 94 and the 48 are going to battle coming into turns 3 and 4, with Kyle Busch in tow right behind them. Here comes William Byron in the color of the year, the Axalta Chromax car. Byron rocketing his way to the front. He's the weakest Hendrick car. He's going to pass the number 18, and as these two go into turns 3 and 4, Byron's coming in. He's going to give a shot to the 94, but it doesn't do very much. He's still going to be behind both of them. Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick are going to follow suit here. Phil Torres in the Nilla Chevrolet. Undeniably the championship favorite, and it looks like he's going to try to pass Kyle Busch clean right here, and he is, and the back bumper to William Byron. But it looks like all he's going to be able to pass is Kyle Busch, but Philip Torres, a championship contender in the top 5. Here comes Christopher Bell in the Craftsman Camry for Joe Gibbs. Not a far run, but he is going to pass affiliate Bubba Wallace, driving the PetSmart car. Here comes the second championship favorite, the first of them all, Kyle Larson, driving the Valvoline Motor Oil Chevrolet Camaro for Hendricks. And that would explain the Dunkin' Donuts sponsorship on the 94. Oh, his engine is going to go on the back straightaway. An engine has gone. Kyle Larson has blown an engine on the Valvoline Chevrolet. The first DNF, Kyle Larson, has blown up here in Pocono, and now the championship edge in points is going to go to the 46 car. We knew it. If something happened to Kyle Larson, it was going to give the opportunity, as here goes down pit road, it was going to give the opportunity to Philip Torres, and it looks like it has done here. Kyle Larson is done, but the battle continues out front between Alex Bowman and Flash Racer. Here comes Daniel Suarez in the number 99 CommScope Chevy Camaro. He's going to pass his future teammate and Cole Custer for a spot, for 2 spots, that is. Check that out. So Daniel Suarez is making spots, working his way up. Chase Briscoe in the number 2, or the 14, I should say. Wow, that's not a number 2. But here comes Chase Briscoe. He doesn't want to be number 2, he wants to be number 1. Let's see what he's got. The rookie, Chase Briscoe, he's picking up his game. Check this out. He's up there with the championship favorites. Philip Torres is going to lose a spot to Chase Briscoe. They're side by side. Doesn't want to give it up, but it looks like the 14 car is going to fight his way around the number 46 as these two move towards the straightaway. And Briscoe is in the top 5 and has taken a spot from Philip Torres in this race. We're starting to see some spice out of those Ford Mustangs, and Chase Briscoe is the lead Ford in this race. The lead pony for Stewart-Haas Racing and all the Fords. And it's going to continue today as he's going to battle the leaders. Brad Keselowski, the other Ford. Let's see what he's got. The E-Cascadia Mustang. And it looks like we have another engine going. The number 2 has blown an engine. The number 2 has blown an engine and is heading down pit road as we speak. Cars have blown engine. Ford and Chevy have had cars go kapoots, and it looks like the number 5 is going to be joined by the number 2 car as cars that have blown an engine in this race. But here comes Alex Ross, who's looking for better runs than he's been getting, so let's see what he's got. Not a very far run, but he is going to get past 4 other Camaros, including that number 4, the 41 Mustang, the 3 Camaros, and the 1 Mustang. He's going to make it right by him, Alex Ross is, right behind the number 9 of Chase Elliott. Here comes Michael McDowell driving the number 34. And now Ross Chastain and Cole Custer are falling behind as Michael McDowell outrunning top teams in American motorsports. Once again, one of the greatest mid-tier drivers in NASCAR's history, Michael McDowell, is going to make it by both of them. Michael McDowell is going to start picking up his runs here. He's not sure if he's going to get a ride next year for the Flashracing Cup. Izzy B, a former winner here at Pocono Raceway, won here in her rookie season as her first career win. Let's see what she can do now as a sophomore rookie. Unsure of her future at Roush. There might be other teams looking for a new driver. And it looks like another Ford has made it up. Defenseless was the 46 and 14, as now Izzy B has worked her way up to the top 4! Up there with the leaders. William Byron and Izzy B, 2 drivers looking for better runs, and the 2 drivers up front, the 48 and the 94, looking for another championship. As they're screaming down the front straightaway, coming to it, here comes the number 12 of Ryan Blaney driving the Dex Imaging car. Oh, he's gonna get loose. He's gonna spin, almost collects cars, and Blaney is out of this race. As the axle has given a piece of the rubber as he was spinning, hit a mechanical component, and that is how he was out of this race, with damage. Simon Torres. Let's see what he's got in his final Flash Racer Motorsports race at the Pocono Raceway. It's gonna be a big deal if he can pull something out. Simon Torres. He's almost gonna pass Flash Racer, but the leaders are too fast together. Right there, a bump to the 48 from the 94 car, and looks like Simon Torres is gonna pass his former affiliate, that 24. Great racing so far, mid-pack and towards the front, but Simon Torres is gonna get third in his return to the Flash Racing Cup Series. His points have been unpaused, and as it is anticipated for him to come back full time. Here comes the number 19, a Martin Truex Jr. You gotta keep an eye on him. Martin Truex Jr. is fast. And in a brand new race car. Let's see what he's got. And he's actually got a lot more to go than that. Looks like Chase Elliott is gonna lose a spot here. So we're gonna move some cars up to make room. Here he goes. Oh, we got contact between the 48 and the 4 and the 18. Not going to be that much of a deal, but it looks like Martin Truex Jr. is going to slot his way in. Harvick does not like that. He's not going to like what happened. He's not going to like the 18 checking up in front of the 4. Or it could have been the other way around, but it seems like from the 14's radio, he was checked up into, and God knows what it's done to the nose of that car, but it doesn't look like there's any damage. But nonetheless, Harvick is still frustrated with the 18. It seemed like he let off the gas a little bit earlier than expected, and the 4 car was still there and was affected. Here comes Kurt Busch in the number 1. Let's see what he's got. And he's going to spin the car out. Almost spun it out. He's loose, but that's going to do it in on his tires. And he's not going to make it very far. It looks like Kurt Busch is going to pass Michael McDowell, but that's about it, folks. That number 1 primed to join that track house in terms of numbers. But Kurt Busch is going to be moving on to 2311. Nico Racer, the sub-driver. That kind of looks like Flash Racer, by the way. Driving the number 11 FedEx, where now meets next. Toyota Camry. Filling in for Denny Hamlin. Let's see what he's got driving the number 11 car. Solid run. And it looks like there's going to be contact between the 60. A little bit. Almost cuts a tire down, and it is not going to let him get that far. Looks like Philip Torres. Oh, wow. Almost made contact right there. That was close. And here comes a teammate, Kyle Busch, giving him a shot right there from behind, unintentionally. They just kind of all bobbled up right there as the 60 car almost triggered a wreck with Nico Racer, and that was as close as it gets for the number 11 team and their sub-driver. Here comes Austin Dillon in the number 3. More weak runs from the number 3 car. Not the best news for you Austin Dillon fans. But he is going to have to step it up big time, that number 3, when we get to the 4th season. Here comes Eric Almirola. Let's see what he has. He's going to spin it out. And collects Ross Chastain. Chastain has been collected by the number 10. And they're both out of this race. Things happen quickly in the Flash Racing Cup Series, and so far, we've got 5 DNFs. 5 DNFs here at Pocono Raceway, but the battle continues between the leaders that have been the best so far, Flash Racer and Alex Bowman, but Alex Bowman still has the lead. The number 94 still trying to get after him with all he's got, but it looks like the 48 clearly has an advantage with his Hendrick Motorsports equipment. Here comes the number 17 car. Yeah, that's right, folks. Chris Buescher trying to make a return in that car, but today it's going to be Zane Smith driving that car. Let's see what he's got. How much more can you really expect out of a sub-driver? The equipment really hasn't been great for the number 17 car, and Zane tried his best here, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work out all that well. So it's really going to have to be a lot better than that down the road. Here comes Matt DiBenedetto in the number 21 car. Final season in that car before rookie Harrison Burton takes on that ride next year. Let's see what Matt DiBenedetto has before he heads down to trucks. And it looks like the number 99 is going to lose a spot, so these guys are going to start backing up a little bit just to make room for the number 21 car. Oh, he put Suarez on the wall! Suarez is falling back. It might have done it in on him, but it looks like he's going to lose 5 spots. Matt DiBenedetto puts Daniel Suarez in the wall, and Daniel Suarez, he's not going to be happy with that. We know he's not going to be happy with Matt DiBenedetto. Even for not even competing in the top 5, he's not going to be happy. That 21 got into him, and it was clear and on purpose. Who knows? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But a lot of what we see in stock car racing, the most intentional racing we've seen in the past 10 years, has come in the NASCAR Cup Series. Here comes Eric Jones in number 43, RP funding. And no, that car's not funded by Richard Petty. It is funded by a different RP. Let's see what he's got. And look at that. Speaking of, all those spots that Daniel Suarez lost has been gained by the number 43. You cannot make this stuff up, folks. One driver may get screwed. Matt DiBenedetto just got turned unintentionally. It looks like he tried to move in line. Wow, if that was intentional before from that 21 car, that could have been karma, but that 43 kind of slid up at the wrong time and took out the 21 car. How is NASCAR, how's Flash Racing going to view that? I don't know if they're going to like that very much, but we're going to have to see as the race goes on what NASCAR decides to do the 43. But they got to make that decision fast, don't they? All right, the race is still going on. We got a bunch of laps to go, but here comes Joey Logano here in the AAA Insurance. Rarely runs that pace scheme. He should run a little more. I don't like it. And it looks like he's going to pass Eric Jones for that spot that he just bumped Matt DiBenedetto for. And a Penske car, after all, will still finish ahead of the 43. Here comes Ryan Newman. Final season in that number 6. Let's see what he's got. Let's do this. And he spun out as the engine blew out, and he spun unexpectedly. 6 cars out. We're racking them up. DNFs are racking the heck up. And it looks like now we've got 7 DNFs. But the battle so far is still for the lead between Alex Bowman and Flash Racer. What will the outcome of the race be? Stay tuned. Here comes Ryan Preece in the Velveeta Chevy Camaro. Let's see what he's got. Kurt Busch is going to lose a spot. So it looks like now that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. does not seem like he's going to be running any more races in the Flash Racing Cup until possibly next year. The 37 car is the only car on track, and now it looks like Ryan Preece is going to try to get every advantage he can as the lone car for the rest of the season. And now the debut we've all been waiting for. Here comes Cesar Torres in the number 68 Firebird Racing Circle B diecast Pontiac Firebird. Brand new. Let's see what he's got. This is a brand new race car. Let's see what he's got. Cole Custer going to try to block. He's going to weed his way around him. And here he goes. He's still going. The run is not over yet. The run is not over yet. And he's going to Firebird his way up to the front of the field. Looks like Nico Racer, the sub-driver, is going to lose a spot. as the leaders start pulling more forward, more contact. That 94 car is pushing them down the stretch there, that number 48 car. But here he comes. Looks like the sub-driver, Nico Racer, is going to get passed by Cesar Torres. Cesar Torres is competitive in that brand new equipment, outrunning top-tier teams in American motorsports. That 68 car, brand new, and he's already outperforming some of the best race teams. Man, Cesar Torres always had talent, but today is his day. He can show it right behind his son, Philip Torres, who is competing for a championship. Here comes the next car here in this race. Here comes the number 33 of Austin Cindric, the car he restarted by. That number 33 car. This guy's going to be competing for the rookie honors next year. And they almost get sideways. I don't know if you saw that right there, but that was close. Here comes Austin Cindric. And he's going to spin out and hit the wall pretty hard. And he is out. Race is still going on, folks. And the battle still continues with the 48 and the 94 car. But it looks like Alex Bowman still has the advantage over Flash Racer. Here comes the number 15 of J.J. Yaley, driving the number 15 Arrowhead car for Rick Ware. And another engine has gone. And into the pits he goes. Anthony Alfredo in the number 38 car. Let's see what he's got. The We Care machine. And it seems like Lady Luck just doesn't seem to care so much about Alfredo as another engine has gone out. Corey LaJoy and his Built Bar car. Is that car built to be successful today? Let's find out. Unfortunately, it seems like the number 7 Built Bar car has been built to get chewed up in this race. And now here comes the alligator. You better be careful. It's summertime, and over in Florida, you know, those things eat humans. So let's see how many humans this number 78 car can consume with BJ McLeod. And it looks like the alligator today will be a small fish. How sad. Here comes Jessica Monette, who might have a ride change towards the end of the season. Not really liking it that much over there at RCR, so we don't know how many more races this pink number 31 car will race. But the driver, Jessica Monette, wants to stay in the field. We'll have to find out where she goes for the end of the season, but it doesn't look like it's very likely she'll still be in that 31 car. But let's see what she's got for today. In fact, it seems like she's more of an alligator than the 78 car is, as she's just shoot away at 5 spots, and even going to pass the teammate Austin Dillon, makes contact, puts him in the wall. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Gets into the 17 and fits her way in. It's kind of hard to slot these cars in with each other with the way this package works. But yeah, the 3 car, once again, not happy. It's the usual rough day racing for Childress for Jessica Monette with her teammate pissed again. We got a car spinning! Hits the wall a little bit. But that number 53 is done. Out of nowhere. We didn't even get to spin the spinner, and he spun out. And it looks like another engine is gone. So the 53 car has been wrecked. Alright, folks. One more lap to go here at the Pocono Raceway. And it looks like the final car here to go. Keelan Harvick in the Hunt Brothers number 62 car. Final lap. Final run. Let's see what happens. And then we get to determine what happens at the end of this race. And Daniel Suarez is going to get passed by the number 62 car. And it looks like he's going to spin out Austin Dillon. And another pileup happens in the back of the field. Daniel Suarez, BJ McLeod, Michael McDowell. And looks like Corey LaJoy barely gets clipped by Daniel Suarez. And looks like Cole Custer's going to try to get through here. But he's not. He's into Suarez. And now he's hit into the number 3. But this race is going to end with a huge wreck on the back straightaway. And it looks like, towards the front, all day long, the number 48 and the 94 have been battling it out all day. Flash Racer trying to get his second win. Alex Bowman trying to get his second win. Coming out of turn 4. Does it look like it's going to be enough for Flash Racer? It might be. He's making his way side by side. And Alex Bowman, by a couple of inches, will outdo Flash Racer. Alex Bowman, your Daytona 500 champion, wins at the Pocono Raceway. Man, that was so close for Flash Racer. but Alex Bowman has won this race. My goodness, folks. And even after the race, Flash Racer is going to congratulate Alex Bowman right there. Great sportsmanship from the number 94. Has had a frustrating season despite being in the top 10. But he's going to congratulate him for a great finish. Awesome. Let's take a look at the top 10. So Alex Bowman has won again. Again, he has won this race. So we're going to go down the field. All right, let's see. We got Alex Bowman, your winner. You got Flash Racer coming in second place. Third, Simon Torres going to get a lot of points out of today. That's for sure. I'm telling you right now. William Byron, Izzy B, Chase Briscoe, Cesar Torres, Nico, and Kyle Busch. And there you have it, folks. Your drivers that are earning points. But a insane, dominating performance by both Flash Racer and Alex Bowman. But it's going to be Alex Bowman's day, his second win of the season. Your Daytona 500 champion is back in victory lane, folks. And we're under cooldown. It looks like Joey Logano has spun out Tyler Reddick. And the race is already over under the cooldown lap. And Joey Logano, for no reason, spins out the 8 car. Why? The race is over with, buddy. As they're all still lining up, but we figured we'd record that because that was crazy. Why? Out of nowhere, that happened. And it looks like they're still trying to clean up that wreck on the back straightaway. We got cars on the wreckers. They gotta line them up. But man, that was insane. This race was crazy. As they are all parked. 31 cars in. 8 cars gonna try to get back up there for no reason, right by the number 22. Alex Bowman has won at Pocono. Your Daytona 500 champion is gonna finally win at a real racetrack this season. And you wouldn't imagine it. Pocono Raceway. He's won races here before, and now he's won a Flash Racing Cup Series event. Check that out, folks. The neon lights are going to be glowing hard in victory lane for the number 48 car. 10 bonus points for winning a race. Alex Bowman. The fans may be losing it over Alex Bowman and Flash Racing a crazy finish, but so has our audio device. Also, can't believe how Alex Bowman, your Season 1 champion, has won a race here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. You cannot make this stuff up. The way Alex Bowman just won this race, it was incredible. You know, dominating performance all day long. The best Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. It's just spectacular how well he's done here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. It is absolutely a miracle. Your Daytona 500 champion is now back in victory lane, Alex Bowman. Very exciting celebration. His second win of the season here in the Flash Racing Lights car to victory lane. How exciting is this for Alex Bowman? So thank you guys for checking this race out. Obviously, we're going to go down the finishing results as soon as we can. In fact, we are going to do that right now, folks. Here's our finishing results. Flash Racer in second. Simon Torres, as we're going to go down the field to see where your favorite driver finished. A top 10 for Cesar Torres. You cannot make up the stuff that happens, baby. This is a heck of an event. This Pocono race, this M&M's 400. And shockingly enough, the M&M's car didn't really dominate like the race title. But yeah, an absolutely great race. Alex Bowman getting a win and getting himself 10 bonus points from winning that race. My goodness, man. The Season 1 champion is proving why he belongs in the Cup Series in the number 48. A car that Jimmy Johnson fell off a cliff in Season 2. He's bringing it back to life in Season 3 with his second win of the season. Hope you guys enjoyed this Flash Racing Cup Series race. Thank you guys for checking this one out. Comment, like, and subscribe for more diecast races on the channel. And we will see you guys in the next Flash Racing Cup Series race. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals in your diecast. Stay tuned for the next one, and thank you all for supporting the channel.